Hi, it's me, Denny Daniel, and I'm here with really cool, interesting people. I've got
Marisa.
and
Steve.
And we went through the museum in breakneck insane speed, and they knew everything before I said it. It was really cool. Marissa, basically, she is going to be my helper from now on. She'll be my magician's assistant, because both of you were segueing. She was insanely cool with it, and both of you came up with great, interesting. They have a great family stories too, which is great. But we're in a rush, so we're going to open up one of these 3 items. Each one of them is going to open up one. Now I do this like a 40-second street shell game. I'm born and raised, and I remember the shell game. So you remember they come out with a shell, and there was a quarter under it.
3-card money.
Right. The only difference here is I don't have 3 shells. There isn't a quarter under my boxes, and you win nothing. So ethically, it's just like a New York shell game, isn't it? But the similarity is this. I am going to mix them up. So this is me mixing up the boxes. Are you guys confused?
Wait, what's that show where we get to choose the curtain?
I know.
Like, the curtain?
Yeah, I know.
It's
There's
a
no
different
donkey
show.
here. I don't think I ordered a donkey. I might have ordered a mummy, but you never know. Okay, are you guys confused?
What was the word? Yes.
I am.
Excellent, good. So, each one of you pick a box to open.
I'll take the middle one.
The middle one. And which one do you want?
He wants the big
I
one.
want this one.
Yeah,
You got to go with your heart. Which one?
I want that one.
Which one? That one? Excellent. Okay, so take that one, and then
The scissors,
you take that.
please.
You take that. Just try not to cut each other.
Cut away from yourself.
Don't cut the cat either.
I haven't seen that cat.
Yeah, we'll go visit him in a minute.
Are you sure there's a cat?
I know, am I? He's so hard to hide. You sound rude.
Ooh.
She got a
Alright.
film. How cool! And you wanted me to transfer
Louis
your films from your family.
Armstrong.
No, really?
Together again.
You got Louis
Armstrong.
Armstrong. That's funny because he was the Louis
That's my
Armstrong
first
fan.
record.
Yeah.
Wow.
How cool is that? You opened an original Louis Armstrong. This is, I believe, a documentary on him.
Fantastic.
That's
I
a
got
really
peanuts.
cool.
This is my favorite.
Well, that's exactly
my favorite
perfect for
size.
you.
You got a can of cookies.
No, you got something really cool. You're
That's
gonna
a
love this.
lunchbox. Which
it's
one
a
is
very
it?
cool lunchbox.
Oh.
I know what this is because I only bought one lunchbox in the back. Let me take the box away
Is
from
it,
you so that way.
Is it,
So go ahead, cut a little bit and get that open. Excellent. It is a Pony Express
Pony
lunchbox.
Express. Well, you don't see
How
as much anymore.
cool is that?
that is great.
That is so sweet. I love it.
Just what I
So that
wanted
is an
for
original
Christmas, Dad.
Today.
There you go.
Frontier Days Pony Express lunchbox. I have a whole show on Pony Express, as you can tell, because there's my big Pony Express sign right there. So I try to get as many Pony Express things because it's such a magical story. The Pony Express was from around 1860-61 and only lasted hardly a year and a half, 2 years. And it was basically because the railroad went up until the Midwest, around Missouri somewhere, and then the rest of the way there was no railroad, so there was no mail service quickly. So this entrepreneur thought I should get like sharpshooters to grab the mail and deliver it to California, to out west. So you got people like Wild Buffalo Bill.
Isn't it
Buffalo
like Western
Bill.
Union?
Kind of, but Western Union
was a
actually was
private
around at
company.
the same time. They were around during that time, I believe. I'm pretty sure. But it's not because we didn't have the. So this was the way to really deliver to out over there. So but once the railroad made it out to California, it was done.
Right.
And there
Obviously,
was wires,
horses are
there
not
was,
going to be, but it became legend.
What's
And
that
even
point?
I think it was Wells Fargo used a lot of the Pony Express,
Yeah.
logos and
Are
stuff.
there any sandwiches
Oh,
in
Wells
there?
Fargo. very cool.
Wells Fargo, not Western Union.
Right, yeah,
Are there
Wells
any
Fargo.
sandwiches or cookies in there?
My peanut butter sandwich will probably be in
Can
here
I
indefinitely.
tell you something
So,
nostalgic?
I think it's fascinating that sometimes I notice that people open up things that have to do with their personality. That's why I do the
Yeah.
box openings.
Yeah.
We've noticed the pattern the first
Yeah.
year, and we're like, holy moly. So it's like the box picks the
It's
person.
like the tarot card.
Yeah, in a weird way. So now, but I've also noticed 80% will open up things that have to do with themselves. 10% open up, open up random. 10% it's their opposite. But I also noticed there's somewhere that one of the 10s gets splits in half, and some people it'll flip. And a person sitting next to another person will often open up the package. So Louis Armstrong, you were like, "Oh,
He's
this
my
is
favorite, yeah.
right." And then you open it, and then somehow the Pony Express probably fits you better. And I was like, "That's
No, you
interesting."
know what it is for me? There's something about these metal lunch boxes that distinct. the smell of the milk that would leak out of the thermos. You could
That's
never
funny.
get it out of, like, it would just
You
have
see,
a funny smell.
It's really.
You could never
it's-
really clean it.
Now our fans, the people that have known the museum for like 12 years or
Yeah.
something, they know the box openings and they love when people open up things that are uncanny or
Yeah.
ironic in any way, shape, or form. And the rarest one of all is the flips. Like I almost
Yeah.
never see the ones where two people who are very good friends and know each
Yeah.
other well, it's almost as if like trading places, like their brain, like Freaky Friday, their brains flip and you open up the box he was meant for, and that shows that you guys are good friends.
Well,
But it also shows that, like, you know, but it also is just kind of cool.
I
But,
also,
yeah, that's a rare
when
one.
I see a film, Ken, because I see a lot
But
of
yeah, Louis was clearly yours. That was really, and that
Yeah.
Pony Express was yours.
I
What were
see,
you saying?
like, okay, now we need the projector. To me, it's just like a roll of information
That
and
to use.
on a metal reel that
I
needs a
have
player.
over 300 films, so when we do the speakeasy, you know, we'll be playing this
Didn't Michael
and showing this.
Halsman,
That's a really cool
his
one.
neighbor in his building when he was a kid, was, oh my God, guess who's coming to dinner? What's his
Sydney
name?
Poitier?
Sidney Poitier.
Wow,
His,
that's
when
impressive.
Sidney Poitier
I wish
died,
that was my neighbor.
he collected film cameras and everything to do
Really?
with like filming.
I can
and-
see that somehow.
The family gave a lot of it to Michael, and that's what he filmed his
Wow.
surf movies using.
Oh my lord! Well, you got to let me know because I want some of Sidney Poitier's cameras.
Well,
I am
Michael,
a huge
Michael
fan.
Halsman,
I
he's a
covered one
photographer.
of their songs.
Okay, wow.
We did "To Sir with Love" was one of my favorite
Aw.
movies
Yeah,
and songs. I have the original
I know,
record,
I loved that
and
when I
we
was a
covered
kid.
that song in the band.
Well, we're going to have to thank you for lunch, but we need to run because
Yes.
Me too.
we
And
need
that-
to run more than we need to eat. But
And
we
we
have
need
to
to
eat
say
now.
goodbye
This
to the
was
world.
my treat. It was my idea.
What are we gonna sing